We're here from Arrow-Ace.
I'm Bastet. I'll be running your operation to investigate the unusual occurrences that have been happening everywhere recently.
Stay out of Antiborough. Stuck in time loop.
I guess it's a ghost plumbing situation.
Bastet has got us out of a lot of problems, but I don't think she can get us out of this one.
It wasn't all the bodies. There were 2 bodies.
Everyone else just got disappeared.
I went missing for a while and I lost my brother. I don't know where he is.
Oh, that's my mother. Oh dear.
It's the same mother that you keep describing as tyrannical and horrible.
Have to practice ritual fight with brother.
Ellie, can I make an insight check of myself but in real life?
To Deck of Many Aces, an actual play podcast made by actual Aromantic. Wow. Musical. We are a group of people who identify as somewhere on the aromantic or asexual spectrum, playing 5th edition D&D with a twist. Every character's past, present, and future is based on a card drawn from the deck of many things. I am Ellie, your DM. No, I...
Can you tell Ellie's done this 3 times today? That was so smooth up to that point.
Woo! Thank you. Except for the bit where I beefed it. Well, I'm Ellie. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be your DM today. I do just want to interrupt very quickly and say that I am drinking from a tankard that says, "Beware the smiling DM" on it with a little D20.
Nice.
And that was from Geek Etched, who gave it to us, by which I mean me, at Dragon Meat. He gave it to us, and then everyone decided that I should have it, which was very, very cute of everybody.
Well, you're the DM.
But I just wanted to shout that out, because what a nice thing to do. Geek Etched on Instagram. Not Spawn, just friends.
If we change DMs at any point, we can send it over.
I'll just send it to them.
In the post.
In a lot of bubble wrap.
And the last person it survives with is the last DM.
Oh god, the last DM, and then we end the podcast.
Yeah. Or they have to continue with it.
It's like pass the parcel. You need to be in the hot seat when it stops.
Yeah. I am your DM today, your demisexual
man.
Montague?
We've definitely done Montague.
Man.
I don't think we've done man.
Millennial.
Have we not done man? Millennial, we've definitely not done. God. Regrettably, I am your demisexual millennial. That's me. Someone else go.
I'm Am, and I'm playing a heckin' good doggo. Tosia Athadel. Yay! Psychic damage, it feeds me. We both use she, her pronouns.
I think we've decided how to end the podcast.
And we get cancelled.
Tosia is a Battlemaster fighter and a part of the Ancients Barbarian. No, I'm not. I'm a Wild Magic Barbarian.
Yeah, you did say that before, and I was
sorry,
like...
last episode. Chloe, leave it in. I got that wrong. It's because I was thinking she was going to be part of the Agents, so I changed my mind.
I'll leave it in, and then I'll put a little note that goes, a note to listeners.
Am got her subclass wrong.
Am doesn't know what she's talking about.
Yeah. Hey, you could put that on anything, and you would be right.
Have a big sound effect that goes,
Womp womp.
Oh, it's me! Oh,
yes,
I've never done
is it
that.
me?
Oh my gosh!
It's me! Is it me?
I think that might be the first time I've ever done that.
Wow, yeah,
It's the first time for everything.
It is the first time for everything. Hello, my name is Chloe. I play Raina Riftwood, the Tabaxi rogue. That is a bard and a rogue. She's a glamour bard and a swashbuckler rogue.
Glamour!
Glamour! We both use she, her pronouns. And I'm really good at lying.
And you do it so often.
That's become my entire character.
Eiriol.
Sweet.
Hello.
We're all doing that. Is it me today?
Yeah. It's the third episode recording.
It's the
My
third
brain.
episode we've recorded in
mush.
a row. It's gonna be funky.
Hi, I'm Eiriol. I am playing Delphi, the Growfolk Warlock. I use she/they pronouns, and Delphi uses she/her pronouns. I don't have any fun facts, because, yeah.
Hi, I'm Katie. I am playing Morgan. She uses she pronouns, I uses she or they, or really whatever, I don't really mind. And I'm trying to think of some pithy, cringe millennial comment to make, and I can't. It's all off my head. She stole her shoelaces from the president.
Oh!
That's not even millennial.
Psychic damage!
The university president, mind you. Anyway, let's get going.
Yeah, we had a deep dive last session into the ins and outs of Magic Academia.
The law of
The
brawl.
law of brawl. On the brawl
Take
tour.
a tour.
Broadly states.
Oh, boo.
Why do I get a boo? Everyone else got a
That was
laugh.
bad. Because everyone else did rhymes, and you just did a bad pun.
I hate this family.
What? But you're my favourite.
You found him. It's your fault.
Tell me what happened last time, please.
No, I won't.
We went on a city tour and learned about
Okay.
human rights, robot rights.
Yep, forge-born
Yes.
rights.
Yes.
They want to be seen as living beings like everybody else, which is fair enough, you know.
Pretty legit.
Delphi was very confused that
Yeah, Delphi was confused.
that doesn't happen already.
So Toz and Delphi saw them protesting. Oh, we looked around Dr. Moonerin's office. We found out he'd been suspended for misconduct, but we don't know what he did / maybe didn't do and was potentially framed. We don't know that yet. Maybe.
But we now have his address.
We do have his address. We also have his weird plant that is maybe magic, but we can't figure out what's going on with that.
Oh, I think Katie might know what that is.
Ooh. Also, Morgan found a thing with loads of letters on it.
A belt.
A belt, that was it.
A belt. Okay, yes, let's jump right back in. So Rebecca gives you an address. Morgan, you recognise it. Not like in depth, but you know, you recognise the sort of the general area as a like kind of a rundown part of town, like definitely not like a bougie place. It's almost like academics don't get paid very well, and you're relatively familiar with it.
Okay.
Maybe you lived there like in your first or second year of uni and then managed to like negotiate and move to a nicer place. So relatively familiar. You could definitely get the party there.
I can navigate the city.
Do you guys want to just head straight to Hugo's place?
What time of day is it, and how long is it till we got to meet Felicity for dinner?
Yeah. Do we have time to go investigate before pizza?
We need our honey
Yes,
pizza.
I would say it's like 3 p.m.-ish.
I also need to say, and I need Chloe, I need you to leave this in because I need the listeners to know that it is 5 o'clock in the evening when we're currently recording, and my partner and I are ordering takeout tonight. And I texted him as soon as Morgan brought up the pizza restaurant. I texted him being like, "Oh, actually, can we get pizza?"
That's gorgeous. I love that.
But do we have time?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes.
Cool. Let's
All right.
go. Let's go. Maybe do a little B&E.
No, we're just going to knock on his door and chat to him.
Just a sneaky B&E.
A little bit of B&E. I don't think he's going to answer, but let's go.
You never know.
A little bit of it B&E as a treat.
Yeah.
As a tweet?
We're going to be going, something weird's going on. It's going to turn out that he just, like, is an offensive old man and just, like, harassed someone or something.
Do you want to hear my crazy working theory?
What?
I probably completely misunderstood Ellie's thing.
I'm covering my face just in case.
Well, when they were talking about the tree being like a pine tree but like really little, I'm like, maybe he's invented a ray that can like, I don't know, make things bigger or smaller or mess around with time. So he's like borrowers himself, or we find him as like a baby or something.
I mean, my first instinct was, oh, he must be the plant.
He might have been but that's why I had my spell up, because if he'd been polymorph, wouldn't it have pinged?
Oh yeah, it would, yeah.
Probably, yeah. My first instinct was, oh my goodness, a baby grow folk. And then my second instinct was, oh, maybe this is where they get the wood for the Warforged from.
Yeah. Those are much better ideas than mine.
What, harvesting grow folk?
I don't know what a baby grown folk looks like.
Low key, harvesting grow folk to make Warforged. Genuinely cool D&D idea.
Also horrific.
Ah!
Horrifying, yeah. That's like Frankensteining people.
No, horrifying, bad, evil. From DM perspective, fantastic, so good.
Ellie, if that's the truth, then
Good story beat.
Yeah.
Bad.
Very bad.
Harvesting children to make.
More children.
Stronger children.
We're putting children into this children-making machine.
Let's move on because I already have to put so many content warnings on this episode.
No, you know how I feel. Okay, we go to the house. We knock on the door very politely.
Yes.
Before we bust in and find him as a baby.
You knock on the door very politely. The windows are dark and you do not get an answer.
Alright. Hey, Delphi, can you get through the door?
Hold on.
I mean, that's a very loud way of breaking and entering.
Yeah, we're in a very public place in the middle of the afternoon, and I don't think we should be being loud.
Oh, actually, wait. I can do this.
I could also just pick the lock. I forgot that that's a thing I can do.
That is kind of what I was going to suggest, yeah.
How long have I been a rogue now?
Do we want to do Delphi's thing? You said you had something?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Delphi will ask. Delphi will just disappear and then reappear behind the door because they have the ghost stat tattoo, which specifically allows them to move forward.
Nice!
Delphi,
You've solved my puzzle.
are you there? Where did you go?
Delphi's on the other side going, oh, I'm just here.
Oh?
Oh, can you unlock the door?
Is it like a keyed door? Is it?
I think it's like many British doors where there's like kind of a two-latch situation, so you can just you can just unlatch it from the inside, basically.
Open
like
it up.
flick a thing and
Come on in.
open it up. Everyone comes
Let's
on
go.
in.
Created a monster.
I knock on the door as we're coming in. Hello?
Yeah, we're like, hello? Anyone home?
I won't make you roll an investigation check. Like, he's obviously not home.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright.
Now let's check all of the cupboards.
Yeah. Does this look like this is a house that is currently being lived in?
Yes.
Okay.
Investigation. I'm rolling investigation to look for the corpse.
Roll investigation. Cool.
That's a 7 plus 15. 22. Do I see a corpse?
22. You do not see a corpse.
Damn it. Delphi can't roll
Damn.
investigation to look for the olive oil.
We've come full circle. It's been 4 long years, but here we are in a dead academic's house.
Basing another man. The only podcast where we'll base 2 men.
I would like to look for a toothbrush for starters, and other things that would indicate that he is definitely still here, or whether he has packed stuff to leave somewhere.
I want to check in the icebox / refrigerator equivalent for food.
Okay, yeah.
Snackish.
There's a corpse. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I might not find anything because I rolled an 8 on my investigation.
Total?
8.
Yep, that's the total.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's lower than I can possibly roll.
I rolled quite low.
Yeah.
My minimum is 16.
Raina, you wander around like, what's going on? Like, just trying to figure stuff out, but not really getting anywhere. Morgan, you're checking in like the sort of the kitchen, right, for relatively recent supplies. Yeah, there is food that is not spoiled or rotten, that looks like it's been recently purchased from markets. You know, there's like a bowl with some fruit in it, and there's some like vegetables and
Okay.
other things. What do birds eat?
Seeds.
Seeds. Yeah, there's so many seeds.
Oh yeah, he's a bub.
He's a burb.
If it's cold in there, I mean, I don't know whether they have like central heating in here, but like.
Does this world have central heating?
I mean, it'll probably have a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has some kind of heating, and it doesn't feel cold in here. It's like temperate.
Okay.
Yeah, there are obvious signs of life. I'm just trying to think of like the sort of the basic layout of the house. There's like
Is his phone charger there?
No, Sherlock. He doesn't have a phone.
The scratches on the wall.
There's a kitchen with a fireplace. There's living room And then upstairs, there's like your bathroom, bedroom, office space. That's pretty much.
Do any of the rooms have any signs of like a struggle or like things that have been knocked over or anything like that?
Nope. All seems very ordinary.
Office space, then.
Yeah, I'd like to look in the office space and specifically see if there is any correspondence pertaining to, like, his suspension from the university.
If there's a big box
Sure,
full of
okay.
university paperwork that he hurriedly packs and took with him.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check, both of you.
While we go, I'm going to say, can someone keep an eye? Because if he's not in the house, he might come back and he might not be happy for us to be here.
32.
While they're doing that, I was going to try and check around the office for like secret doors and things and secret
Ooh, good,
bases
cool,
of drawers. Because if he's hiding stuff from Arroways, I can't imagine he'd just have it out in the office.
Okay. Roll me another investigation check. Morgan got a 32. Am, what did you get?
Oh, Tess got 14.
14. Okay. Toz, you don't find anything related to the, like, you don't find any correspondence between him and the university. You do find, as you're sort of like searching through all of the papers and stuff in his office, you do find like a series of sketches. They look like they were done by like a street artist. And they're of 3 figures, and there's a Aarakocra, presumably like a raven Aarakocra, because they've got quite dark feathers, a tabaxi, and a forgeborn, just all kind of like smiling together.
What kind of tabaxi?
Oh gosh.
White. Beautifully white with a beautiful stripy tail.
I would say like grey-ish with like a white
Bib?
bib. Yes, precisely that. Yes, like a white
Is that
bib.
Bastet's colouring?
It is not, no.
Okay.
Is Bastet a black cat, right?
I thought so.
Bastet's like a panther
Yeah.
style. This is more like, they don't look like Raina because they're similar sort of colouring, but Raina's patterning is very distinct, whereas this tabaxi is sort of grey, slightly kind of stripy almost.
Okay.
With like white sock arms and legs. Morgan, you're looking specifically through the university papers, right?
Yep. Research. Things he might have taken back from his office.
Yeah, you in no time at all you find his paper, and it's titled Temporal Experiences of the Othered, Time-Space Findings from Forgeborn and Witches.
Okay.
And his name is listed, and then there are 2 other names, Alfalfa Robin and Seamus, no surname.
I'm assuming that Alfalfa Robin may have been a witch. If this was about Warforged and witches, and Seamus we know, meta-wise, we know is a Warforged.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if Tozzy wants to come and coincidentally look at this photograph, but
I think it would be common knowledge amongst the group, or Toz will have shared like stories of her childhood friends, including Seamus.
Raina, you said you were investigating, looking for like secret doors and
Yep.
stuff.
But I got a 12.
Wow. Nope. No secret doors.
Delphi is going to cast Detect Magic. Do they see anything of note?
You notice a magical aura around the plant that you are holding.
Great. Should have done that a lot earlier. I like the idea that Delphi's like looking around this house and he's like, I can see this aura everywhere I look. I wonder what it could possibly be. I'm going to put down this plant.
And then she gets out her pocket and she's like, So there is probably some transmutation and some evocation magic, I would say.
Okay.
Maybe conjuration as well, a little bit.
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit of conjuration.
And it's the plant, not the pot.
The plant itself.
Okay.
To be clear, you can tell there's not a spell on it or anything like that. It's just like
Magical plant.
like the latent energy of this plant is magical.
But nothing else.
Nothing else particularly magical in the space.
Okay.
In the meantime, I've given up on my searching that's been fruitless, and I'm going to do what Toz asked and go and keep a watch.
Okay. Awesome. Are you looking around in any other rooms?
I'm looking through the papers and I will continue to look through papers until somebody stops me.
I think Tozya's gonna kind of post up downstairs to keep an eye.
Delphi will have a look in some other rooms.
I just wanted to check that there's no other entrance to the house. Like, there's not a roof kind of thing, because he's a...
No.
Okay, cool.
That's cute, but no.
Delphi will have a look at the other rooms and, like, just, like, not a deep dive into them, but checking to make sure there isn't anything, like, obvious that we've missed.
Okay, roll me in an investigation check.
That is a 28.
Ooh. Okay. You check through all of the rooms. You don't find anything particularly obvious, but as you come back downstairs to see Raina, maybe Raina mentions something about looking for secret doors, and that kind of gives you pause. And you notice that the fireplace has, around the edges of the fireplace, it's like embellished with wood.
Dangerous fireplace.
You know what? You're so right. I'm so sorry. I'm dumb. That's not what
Do
I
you know
meant.
my fireplace? The entirety of it is on fire.
Look at this beautifully carved wooden fireplace, ready for its first use.
And then it's like in the cartoon where like something can catch on fire and it all just immediately goes up in one go. And
There's just one solid flame of orange.
Sometimes I deserve to be bullied. Sometimes I really do deserve to be bullied.
who could have seen this coming?
Okay, it is not made of wood. It's made of marble.
Yes, that's the thing people make fireplaces out of.
Sure, fancy fireplace.
Yes, fancy fireplace.
That's fancy for a little student place.
You can just say ceramics like all fireplaces are made out of.
Are all ceramic? All fireplaces made of
Most
ceramics?
fireplaces have ceramics. on them.
It's made of ceramics.
My own at home was made of bricks.
Yeah, that's ceramics. That's
Yeah.
bricks of clay.
That's true.
Importantly, it is ceramic because around the edge of the fireplace there is almost like half pillars. You know, like the Greco-Roman style pillars that are like,
Yeah.
for want of a better word, lumpy.
Yeah.
There's all of those on either side, and one of the lumps of the pillars you can see upon closer inspection is, it's like its own autonomous thing. It's like a pole
Okay.
that could be like removed from the fireplace.
I'll remove it.
Yeah, you pull it out.
I have a rod.
You have a rod. You do.
Is it magic?
It is not magic.
Okay. I feel like this is some sort of puzzle that, like, me, Eiriol, isn't getting.
I don't think it's just
It's,
you.
to be fair, it's a tough puzzle.
So, okay, we have this rod that we obviously need to insert into something, and
I roll to solve your rod puzzle.
I rolled to rod.
I rolled a 14. Does that solve it?
Add your puzzle solving modifier.
Well, Katie, probably have a puzzle solving modifier of say +1, but I'm rolling with disadvantage because I'm tired. Katie has rolled a 3 + 1.
Oh,
Katie's
wow.
rolled a 4 for puzzle solving in this D&D campaign.
Katie has no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fully zoned out.
I think we don't have enough information on
No.
the thing. Currently, we have a rod and no other puzzle element. It's like an escape room where you can see one thing and you're like,
Well, Morgan is still reading through all of his documents, so...
Is there somewhere, like, any other gaps on the fireplace or something?
Nope,
any other gaps on the pillars? Just that rod.
just that rod.
Was it, like, up the chimney or something?
No.
Does it have any features on the rod, or is it just a plain featureless rod?
It is just a plain, featureless rod.
God.
Maybe it's a staff of power, secretly.
It's an immovable rod! Raina wouldn't know that. Maybe it's an immovable
It's
rod.
not an immovable rod.
No, it can't be an immovable rod because an immovable rod has a button.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's how you make it immovable. Or if it is a removable rod, this is a really bad puzzle because now we just have an immovable rod.
That would be great. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. Okay, it's not in this room. What were the rooms? We had this room that we're currently in.
This is like a living room entryway kind of
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Then we've got the kitchen room, and then the study, and then I'm assuming a bedroom. And we've checked all of these rooms for stuff.
Yeah. Nothing unusual.
Nothing unusual. Delphi's just going to walk around the house with this. Is it magical? She still has the magic.
Not magical.
Delphi's going to walk around the house with this rod, hoping to see something that it can go in. She's going to start just putting this rod in things.
Like inserting into curtain
There's a gigantic iPhone and you can reset it.
Yeah. Reset to factory settings, the house.
Oh my god, maybe it does that till Warforged. That's existentially horrifying.
That is existentially horrifying. There is nothing from the house that will help you solve this puzzle.
It's the plant. We need to do something with the plant.
It's a metal rod.
How big is it?
It's like a metal or ceramic rod.
Is it metal or is it ceramic?
Those are two separate things.
I guess it's ceramic. The material is not the important bit. Okay,
great.
Why was it in the fireplace?
We've got a rod and a tree.
How big is it?
Oh yeah, Chloe, good question.
It's like maybe 3 or 4 foot long.
Okay, so it's quite big.
Yes.
It's bigger than the tree.
Yeah, it's much bigger than the plant.
Yeah.
Why was it in the fireplace? Heating it up is the only reason.
Yeah.
It blended in with the fireplace.
So it was there to be hidden.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so it wouldn't make sense that it changed when it got heated up because that's what you would do in a fire.
Also the bells.
Oh, there's the bell.
Put the belt round the rod?
I was even put the belt around the flower pot is the only vague thing I can think of.
Hello everyone, I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. This is the best way you can support us, and we have a bunch of bonus content up there for you to enjoy. At the lowest tier, you will get access to our side quest episodes, and on further tiers, you can get more bonus content like our table talk, monthly talkback episodes. You can chill out with our cast cozy corner. You could even get a seat at a monthly one-shot table with us, the cast. Plus, there's even stuff for free on there. So go check that out at patreon.com/Deck of Many Aces. Also, don't forget to join our Discord. It is now free and open to everyone. So check the episode description for the link to that and come and hang out with us. It's real fun. Today's promo is for Wanderer's Journal, a fantasy fiction podcast where two people from different worlds find a mysterious journal that links them in spite of distance, leading them on a much greater journey than either of them expected. You can find out more information at wanderersjournal.info and find them wherever you get your good podcasts. Roll the trailer!
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Almost. Right. It's fine. I'm fine. I just... Huh. What? That shouldn't... What are you doing out here?
How could you even be here? That's so...
Huh. Excuse me, how much is this book?
Wanderer's Journal is a fantasy fiction podcast about connections, perspectives, and change. To learn more, visit us on our website at wanderersjournal.info or follow us on social media at Wanderer's Journal Pod or at WanderJournPod. Listen to Season 1 now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Meanwhile, Morgan is reading through some paperwork. Did it look like he's kind of emptied out the contents of his office at work into his office here?
Yeah, It's just a lot of the same sort of documentation.
Okay. So he's got... Is there any kind of reference to the academic misconduct? Oh, I don't know. I guess we don't know if it's academic or non-academic misconduct. Any paperwork reference in that?
There is no paperwork reference in that.
Okay, and he is researching time magic's interaction with witches and Forgeborn. Is that?
Yeah.
Or working with
correct.
them for the different perspective.
Exactly.
Any, like, address books or something where he might have all of his friends and relatives?
Not in the house, no.
Okay. Any cool magic items?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
So, the belt isn't magical, or is it?
The belt is not magical.
Okay.
Chloe maybe suggested something about the belt.
Yeah, I said put the belt around the rod.
Yeah, Raina, as you start to wrap the belt around the rod.
Oh, it's a decoder!
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, yeah.
Right, that's okay. That is an established method of cryptography. Okay.
It is.
I was really worried because I wrote this down as like a note to include in a D&D campaign in 2022 when I went to the Berlin Spiegel Museum, aka the Spy Museum.
Oh, I've been there.
And I found out about this, and Anne's been there, and I was like, oh god, they're gonna get it immediately because Anne's been there and she'll remember. And luckily, no, you didn't.
I view museums like a speed run challenge.
Why?
I just want to
That's
lay my eyes on as many things as possible as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Wild.
What does the belt say?
The cipher, as you wrap it around, the jumble of random letters now reads out, they are tracking us, will change next meeting, and then a date, a time, and a series of coordinates.
A spy.
What's the date?
Today!
Oh,
What's the
wow.
time?
Like 8 p.m.
After pizza.
What's the current time?
Like 3?
Like 4 to
Okay,
5
fine,
p.m.
sure.
by the time you've been looking around the house.
We have time for pizza
Oh my
and
God.
then to go.
Where is it?
You have time for pizza. It's like a really random suburb on the outskirts of town,
Great.
making its way towards the forests that give way to the mountains.
The worst bit about this is that we still have the plan.
Very important question. Did we agree on dinner with Felicity at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m?
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
That's all right.
Right.
Cool.
Like a civilized time.
All right, we'll get our pizza to go.
No, we didn't sit down and eat. What is this plan for?
I've got no idea. Honestly, this is a bit strange anyway. Putting these two
I
things.
wonder if this plant has just been like enchanted in some way to make sure it continues to grow regardless of what conditions it is in.
Can I have a look at it? Can I see with the plant? I mean, I don't have lots of...
We've already checked it like 3 times.
Yeah, I just want to have a look at it.
It's just a plant. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's a magic plant.
I am thinking Warforged because they had the thing about Warforged magic, which is that a separate magic? I don't know. I wanted to do an Arcana roll, I guess, to see if I remember anything about how our Warforged are made. Because I think it's plausible that I would know about them having wood involved.
Sure, yeah.
That's a 10 plus 10 Arcana?
Okay, non-natural 20. So you know that wood is involved in creating Warforged. It's one of the primary materials used alongside metal. This plant doesn't seem to have anything to do with the creation process of Warforged. However, you can tell that this plant is magical in origin. It seems to have been created by someone, and it strikes you as something that, like, in the same way that druids can create, like, Wall of Thorns or whatever, this
Okay.
feels like it's been created by a magic user with a specific affinity for plants.
It's a conjuring thing. Okay.
Yeah. Aside from that, it's not got like any secret spells in it or anything. It's just a plant that's been made.
Is it a pre-existing plant or is it a new plant that like we wouldn't?
It looks like a new plant.
Okay, cool. That's interesting.
Like a weird pine.
Yeah.
The classic weirdest pinus.
The weirdest pinus,
The weirdest
yes.
I'll turn to everyone and go, all right, so I guess he's some kind of spy. Oh, yeah, Ellie, is this a method that, like, we might have come across as, like, Bastet using or Arrow using?
No.
I think it might be plausible that Morgan might have come across it as a thing that like spies do from her background.
I like the idea that like Morgan was just taught this by their parents.
Yeah.
Of, like, if you ever need to make a code.
Like, yeah, it's stuff like forgery and poisoning are like basic life skills. I think cryptography would be a kind of basic life skill.
So, I mean, he could be going to a meeting with an Arrow Ace representative, or it could be something a little bit more malicious.
Well, I'd have thought it would be some kind of radical anti-establishment, forge-born...
It could also be that.
Society.
There's a lot of
Let's find out.
different things going on. Yeah.
Or it could be a secret Galactic cult.
I haven't seen any indications of a secret Galactic cult here, at least.
Well, you never know.
You never know, though.
I think that was a separate thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected it to crop up in Garamaris either, but here we are.
I want to try and like say the wildest thing that could catch Ellie off guard because I'm right, but who knows?
Well, I say let's go get some pizza. Delphi, do you want to put that thing back? Otherwise,
What, the plan?
No, the rod, obviously.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Do I have time to speed read his paper?
I'm gonna say probably not.
Can I read the abstract at least?
You can read the abstract, definitely. So this is like the culmination of like a multi-year research program where he very specifically sought out the experiences of Forgeborn and witches. He kind of like cites them as being areas of potential academic interest, specifically because they are not usually regarded in academic literature. Like, Forgeborn aren't really... It's very unusual for them to, like, attend university and be part of the academic spheres.
I think they might be around just because that's test subject rather than test
I was
author.
about to say they're more likely to be, like, on the best side of things, lab tech, and on the worst side of things, test subject, than they are to be, like, actually have an active voice in papers and in, like, the academic spheres. And witches, none of you know a lot about witches because they're not a particularly common group of people. It's not that they're rare, but they are very, like, ostracized from society. But Morgan, with your kind of knowledge of Braw, you would know that there's a kind of a small fringe sort of groups of witches sort of dotted around the city. I would say that they are, much like warlocks and sorcerers, they are not considered to be an academic source of magic, and they're not considered to be academic magic users in the same way that wizards are. And for that reason, they might have been sort of dismissed from academic research before. But Dr. Moonerin's research with witches, he was primarily interested in divination, witches, and clairvoyance, and how seers and clairvoyants could potentially interact with time and space magic, and because their powers aren't properly understood, like how that works really and what insights they might have. And then with the Forgeborn, his interest is primarily in how being non-organic or not 100% organic would change your perceptions of time and space. And he has a particular interest in a sort of certain subsector of the Forgeborn who are probability generators. So they have a component within them that is like programmed to think about the probability of certain things and therefore to run through multiple potential things that might happen. Scenarios, that's the word. There we go. Yeah, as they are programmed to run through potential scenarios, how that might give people an insight into the multiverse, and then how that is affected by the time-space shenanigans going on. That's the broad brushstrokes of the paper.
Cool. Now recite the entire opening paragraph for me, please.
What's the abstract? Yeah, I'd like to make sure that we kind of tidy everything up and put it back as we found it before we leave. And then,
Sure.
Delphi, can you do that thing again so you can like lock it up on the inside? Because we can't lock it from the outside. I suppose I could try.
Well, no, if it's on a latch, we can just close the door.
Well, it depends. What is it? Just the latch, or is it like a lock?
Yeah, is it like a latch or is it an important lock questions?
Oh, I want to do an investigation check to see if I can see any secret spy techniques for seeing when doors have been opened, like putting a little bit of
good shout.
Oh yeah, sure, paper
or coin,
paper on something on the doorknob, or like something like that. Because I read it in a book. Morgan read it in a scroll once.
They're now thinking of spy tricks, and they're like,
roll me a investigation or a perception check.
That is a 21.
Yeah, you can see that previously unnoticed there was I don't know of actual spy things, so I'm gonna go with the thing that I did when I was like 8 and didn't want people coming into my room, which was there's like a small cup, like a little tankard, that has been placed a certain distance away from the door, and as you guys opened it, you knocked it to one side and sort of didn't notice it as you came in.
so there's no way to undo that, sadly. But
you just put it back.
Yeah, it is, because you can go back on the inside.
Oh, so it's not full of liquid.
Yeah, but we don't know where it went to start with. The reason that one works is because you have to know where they put
the
it.
Specific, location.
But that's fine.
Of it.
Well, we can take a guess anyway.
We can guess, yeah.
I think it won't be as much of a problem when we interrupt their meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like, we're gonna see them in person and be like, we were in your house. That's how we know about this meeting.
No, we knew because of our strong divination magics.
We put everything else back the same, it's fine.
Cool.
Let's go
time?
pizza.
Yeah. Pizza!
Let's eat.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna have pizza for dinner now.
Oh, I'm so want pizza.
I want pizza too.
I mean, I could also have pizza.
I can't.
I also can't have pizza. That's just so sad.
You can if you believe in yourself strongly enough.
Yeah, you guys head to the pizza place that names all of their pizzas after famous wizards, and Felicity is there.
That's the full name of it.
That's the whole name of it.
That's what it's called.
And it's all hyphenated.
What would you call it? Like, I feel
Pizza
like...
Wizard.
No.
Yeah.
There's something about like what's the name of like those pizza ovens?
A pizza
oven.
Pizza oven. Well, in real life, I thought of this because of a place that makes waffles named after
Mordenkainen's Marinara.
Yes.
But that's not the name of
Sure.
the place, though. That's another pizza, surely.
Do you mean margarita?
Yeah, do you mean...
Yeah. Isn't a marinara a
Marinara
pizza?
sauce. It's like tomatoey sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Most pizzas have it on them.
But all pizzas have that.
No, there's two things. Americans call marinara sauce a tomato sauce, but there's also a marinara pizza, which is like marine, which is got seafood on.
Mordenkainen's Marinara. That's it. That's the name of the place. Bite me.
No, that's the name of a pizza.
The name of the place.
The real place that does waffles named after famous scientists is called B-Tap for some reason.
Well, that's really unhelpful if we don't know why it's called that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys head to Mordenkainen's Marinara, and Felicity is there, and you have a lovely, lovely meal. Do you guys want to discuss anything, or are you happy to just...
No,
we're definitely not telling Felicity about the B&E.
I wanted to say, so I'm my presentation tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting!
I probably need to figure out what I'm doing on that.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to put an all-nighter for that. Luckily, you've not got anything on.
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to be very, very upfront and say this is not a presentation of conclusions. This is presentations of facts,
observations
of what I have personally observed. I'm contributing data points.
Exciting!
I'm going to tell them about the aboleth and the horrible time loop business. I don't know if there are any other academics.
I've not heard about anything about it, so I think you might be first on the jump on that one.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have had to come out of there and decide within 3 days, actually, I want to go to this conference and tell everyone about it. So whether anyone else did, I don't know. Yeah, it's really going to be a contribution of data points to everyone else's research rather than presenting research.
That's so exciting. What are you guys doing after this? Do you want to, like, hang out, or...?
Well, you can come hang out if you want, but we're interrupting a secret meeting.
Oh!
Delphi, I was going to just say that we had another standing appointment, but yeah, we're investigating stuff and we're going to go do some investigating.
You can join them.
That's exciting! You guys do that a lot, huh? I mean, that's part of your job, I guess. But that's pretty cool. Do you think that Dr. Moonerin was murdered?
Actually,
No.
we're working on a different hypothesis now.
Oh,
We're pretty sure he's still alive.
Yeah.
very exciting. I mean, I'd love to come.
Yeah, come on.
I sort of side-eye at Morgan, like, is this a good idea?
Yeah. I'm just going to go and ask him what's going on. I mean, among other things.
Sure, yeah.
Did you meet him before they got, like, disbarred or whatever it is?
What, me?
Yeah.
No, I've never met him.
Yeah.
I just arrived in town this morning.
Well, you might as well come along, like, if you've got nothing better to do.
Absolutely, I'd be delighted to. I mean, I've not done any espionage or anything like that before, so I don't know how helpful I'm going to be, but...
Neither have we.
We also, I mean, we don't know exactly what it is we'll be walking into, so, you know, it could be dangerous. Just putting it out there.
I think it's going to be pretty innocent, to be honest.
Yeah, but we don't know. That's the problem.
We don't know. Hey, on entirely unrelated matters, Listy, what's your opinion on these? And I pull out one of the flyers from the Forgeborn demonstration.
Oh! I don't know, to be honest. I've never... Are they, like, machines, or...?
No, they've been created artificially, but they are live people.
That's pretty cool. I've never met one. We have a lot of automatons in Adavan Lovis, but it looks like, from what it says on here, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Why are you showing me this?
Oh, I just think that there might be some kind of secret Forgeborn anti-establishment rebellion happening, which would be cool.
Pretty intense.
I'm not opposed. Hey, I was meaning to ask Tosia, didn't you, you had a friend who was Forgeborn, right? What was her name?
Oh, Seamus, yeah, we were friends growing up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I pull out the photo that I stole from what's his face's house of the three people.
Oh my goodness, that's them. I mean, I think it is. It's been a long time. I mean, I'm glad that I guess Ellie, how old does it look?
It looks relatively recent. It's not like old paper.
I haven't seen them for years. I mean, I guess it's before I left Guymaris, but I just kind of assumed that something had... Well, I'm glad to see that they're okay.
What, did they disappear?
They left the city. After an encounter with a magical... Oh, it was some kind of nature spirit, I think. But it was growing and
what, in Guymaris?
Huh. Wait. I'm sorry.
Everyone seems very emotional about this. Sorry, please continue.
No, we just found a mystery plant today, Tosia, and you didn't think this might be
To something
relevant.
that happened 5 years ago to someone I knew when I was a kid? Yeah, I didn't think it was relevant.
Well, someone who knows the person whose office we found the plant in,
You know, they're surrounded by plants and machinery all the time. It doesn't mean they're connected.
It's a magic plant.
So is she, and I point at Delphi.
Meaning?
Magical in the sense that, you know, Morgan's magical, Raina's magical, you're magical.
Yeah, but Delphi's not a plant. Delphi's a person.
Yeah. There's a lot wrong with what you said on many levels.
I mean, she's a plant person. I'm a plant elephant. I'm a plant elephant. I'm an elephant person.
I'm not a plant person. Do you know what plants are?
I point at the potted plant and then I point at Delphi.
Oh my god.
I mean,
We're going to have a long chat about this on the way there.
Okay.
Raina's usual beige colour has gone like slightly pink because she's so embarrassed.
Oh.
wait, her fur has changed colour?
She's flushed.
Just mostly around her face.
Okay, after many discussions of similar outrageousness, I think you guys leave the restaurant and you're going to head towards the coordinates that were posted on the belt.
Was the pizza
The
good?
pizza's just like the best.
Cool.
It's so good.
Excellent. Do you get a bunch of extra spice? Does Delphi enjoy the pizza?
It's fine.
I think they have to make it like intolerably spicy, and it's like okay.
It's fine. It's like,
As you guys leave, can you all make me a... Actually, no, what's your passive perception?
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, bad.
11.
14.
16.
So my character sheet says 21 and I'm not quite sure why. Oh no, it is 21! Oh, my perception is plus 11 and I didn't even know. So,
Wild.
there we go.
None of you but Raina notice you are being followed.
Deck of Many Aces is Am Chisholm, Eiriol Evans, Ellie Webster, Katie McLeod, and me, Chloe Elliott. Special thanks to our patrons Nate Scott Jones, Ouroboros, EK Green, Space Ben, Callum D, Ebird, KP, Steph Burke Stellier, and Sarah. You can find us wherever you get podcasts and on social media at Deck of Many Aces. Best places to find us these days are Blue Sky and Tumblr. Everywhere else is a bit of a hellhole, let's be real. Or you can come and join our Discord, newly opened to everyone for free. So check out the episode description for the link to that. Plus, you can get loads of bonus content on our Patreon, so go to patreon.com/Deck of Many Aces to check that out. This podcast's original soundtrack is written by me, Chloe Elliott, and if you enjoyed it, you can find it on SoundCloud and on music streaming platforms under my name. If you'd like to hear our voices elsewhere, you can find me and Am on A Rendezvous with Destiny, a Bite Marks actual play podcast. Plus, check the episode description for the link to Ellie's mailing list to find out all the creative projects that they're up to. Well, that's it from me. Have a nice week. Bye!